Oh, if this video gets 5,000 likes, I will go ahead and just buy one of these. Thug Life, let's get it going. Thank you. Sometimes there's products that come out of nowhere and it seems that it's going to revolutionize the California compliance featureless fixed mag market. And sometimes those products kind of slide under the radar. Now, obviously, with the Juggernaut Tactical new thing that they got going on with their lower receiver, we saw that recently, and that was, holy shit, everybody saw it the moment that it came out, and it kind of blew up. This product that we're talking about today, I think potentially has a similar level of effect when it comes to bypassing and working with the current assault weapon ban. And I think in the state of California, if this option were to be considered legal, which we're going to discuss why I think it might be, keep in mind, I'm not a lawyer, this is not legal advice. We're going to talk about why it might be legal, and it's going to be something that wouldn't necessarily be a compromise, which many of the current options are. I've known about for several years, and I have been very interested in it, but I've never made a specific video about it because I've always been questionable whether or not I would think it would be legal. And again, not a lawyer, not legal advice, just a discussion. So this product recently was featured on Forgotten Weapons. The Iron Horse firearms, I believe it previously went by Blackwater Firearms, thumb-operated receiver, TOR. I might call it TOR, might call it the thumb trigger, whatever it is, whatever we're going to call it. I'll have some pictures on the screen. What this gun is a lower receiver that works with any current upper receiver that's mil-spec for an AR-15. And what it does, so on a typical AR-15, you have a grip of some kind and a trigger right here. Well, where this gun differs is that the grip is still in the same position. Instead of having a trigger with the trigger guard right here, it has a safety in that position, and then at the back, you kind of stick your thumb in the bung hole to press the trigger with your thumb. People have been asking, would this be considered a pistol grip? Now, let's discuss the actual definition of a pistol grip. Now, okay, here I am going to be reading from the California Department of Justice website. Pistol grip that protrudes conspicuously beneath the action of the weapon. That's in quotes. And then here's the definition. Means a grip that allows for a pistol-style grasp in which the web of the trigger hand between the thumb and index finger, that little meaty section right here, can be placed beneath or below the top of the exposed portion of the trigger while firing. That's a very important part. This definition includes pistol grips on bullpup firearm designs. Okay. Pistol-style grasp, correct? We would all say that this is a pistol-style grasp. This is a product that is very similar to the Juggernaut Tactical featureless grip. What this product attempts to do is make it so that your thumb sits above this exposed portion of the trigger. That's what it's talking about on a traditional AR-15. Also have companies like Sparrow Dynamics, Resurgent Arms, Thordson Customs, there's various fin grips out there that basically seek to do one of two things. Make it so that you cannot wrap your thumb over or around or any part of the grip like this, or they seek to allow you to wrap your thumb, but they allow you to do it above the exposed portion of the trigger. That is how the current featureless market is built around, that definition there. The thumb-operated receiver could potentially, and in my opinion, would be legal enough for me to be interested in, but up until recently, I had never seen these sold in California. I had never heard back from them when I asked on various Instagram accounts, whether it was Blackwater or Iron Horse. I've reached out to them many times through Instagram, Facebook, emailing them. I've never heard anything back. But recently, I actually reached out to Iron Horse Firearms after getting so many people talking to me after the in-range video came out. And I said, hey, are y'all considering selling these thumb rifles in California? A lot of people are trying to discuss whether it would be considered a pistol grip. I then sent them that same definition that I read of the pistol grip. Their response was, we actually sell to California now. And they said Bass Pro's or Cabela's locations have them, but they also mentioned that a company called Cap Tactical also has them based out of California. They are saying that this firearm is legal in the state of California for featureless builds. Now keep in mind, even with a gun where you have to press the trigger back here with the thumb, If they are saying that that is not a pistol grip, you still have to have on a featureless rifle a fixed stock, no flash hider, no vertical or no forward pistol grip, and no flare launcher. But on featureless builds, the worst part about them typically is the lack of a traditional style grasp, meaning like your weird funky dong grips, your fin grips. But on this gun, it would allow you to wrap your thumb around it below where a traditional trigger would be. However, let's read that definition real quickly. Again, one specific part of it. A grip that allows for a pistol-style grasp in which the web of the trigger hand can be placed below the top of the beneath or below the top of the exposed portion of the trigger while firing. First of all, I think many people could argue that since the trigger is completely encased in a recess in the gun, it might not even be considered exposed at all. Does that mean that it works around it completely? I don't know. The part that is more important is the part that says can be placed beneath or below the top of the exposed portion of the trigger while firing. So, in order to fire that gun, you have to have your thumb not wrapped around it, pressing it with your thumb like this. Basically the exact same thing as having a fin grip, but you're using your thumb. And then you can wrap around it. You can wrap around it, but not while firing. Would this, going like this, pressing in the back rear of that gun, like that, would that be considered a pistol-style grasp? I don't know of any handgun that I own that I would hold it and press like this. You know, I'm shooting a Glock and I'm just like that. I would say that that is not a pistol-style grasp. Again, not a lawyer, not legal advice. If this video gets 5,000 likes, I will go ahead and buy one of the lower receivers or potentially the completed firearms from Iron Horse Firearms. So this is something that I'm very interested in. I think that this would allow people to have a more traditional feel of a gun, less compromises, while maintaining the featureless route. The lower receivers do go for about $500, which is fairly expensive. Many people might not want to bite the bullet and purchase something like that when it's potentially a new uncharted area. The interesting thing about making these videos is that I know for a fact that California DOJ agents do watch these videos. We know that because the same day that I put out a video talking about the new Juggernaut video, or the Juggernaut Tactical Lower, the DOJ reached out to them. Kind of odd, right? Totally a coincidence, I bet. Totally not because they watch these videos. So we will see. But it seems as if right now, Iron Horse Firearms is saying that they will sell these to Californians and that they are saying that it is legal. I'm curious to hear what you guys think about this. Let me know what you guys think down below. Drop a comment. All that stuff helps. I really do appreciate the support. Every comment, every like, it does support the algorithm. I really do appreciate seeing these same names over and over, commenting and having their own conversations in the comment section. So I'm very happy for that, very appreciative of that. You guys know the drill. Have fun, be safe, stay dangerous. Peace.